Hey guys, what's going on? I'm with Cad, and this is episode 1 of our new podcast series. This is gonna be awesome. We're gonna have a lot
Okay.
of fun with it.
Yeah.
So, Cad,
Uh,
how
yeah.
was your day been today?
It's been pretty good. Pretty good.
Pretty good.
It is huge.
It's been pretty good, man. But that's not what we're actually gonna do. We have a topic. It's gonna be very fancy.
Topic.
Our
Yeah.
topic is for
Stuff.
until we get sidetracked. Boy Scouts and
Yeah.
all of our amazingly stupid, awesome adventures that we've had in it.
So I did, was it archery at one of these Boy Scout camps I went to? And I was basically that one slacker kid that literally did nothing and did terrible. um, so the first day was alright. I didn't even shoot any archery and stuff. But the second day, it's like, okay, what you have to do is you have to go to the general store, buy a $10 arrow making kit. And we're going to learn how to make it. And
I remember that. That was fun.
for I forgot to go there. First of all, I come in late to the class because the other merit badge class I had was on
It's
the
on the other side of the camp.
It is. I had
Yes,
to walk
up a hill
about.
too.
Yes.
Yes. Oh,
Not
I feel you, man.
I had to go from, what was it? I had to go from kayaking to that, which is about, I have to go up about a 50-foot hill, then go about another maybe 3/8 of a mile,
Nice.
maybe a bit more than that, all the way back to where that is. And
And it's like back in
Do
the
I have
woods
to-
where no one ever goes.
no, it's like in the main
Okay.
area, but so I get there, I'm like a minute late, and she's like, "Oh, do you have your what was it, archery arrow kit thing?" And I'm like, "Oh, no." So I have to go there, and luckily one of my scoutmasters was actually at the what was it, general store at the time, and he actually gave me his sons that he hadn't actually done anything with. And I gave him the money, and so he would actually buy another one. So I go there, and I didn't even finish it. I made it, and then what you were supposed to do is like put it in a, what was it? One of these things where it holds it together and put
Yeah,
the
it holds
thing-
the little feathers on the end.
Yeah, I was the only person who didn't do that.
Nice.
And then my archery instructor's like, okay, well, you're gonna have to come back in during free time and do that. But also at the time, you were also supposed to get what was it, your what was it, hit it like a total of like 20 and to get the merit badge.
Yeah.
If whoever didn't do that, they'd have to come in during their free time. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not coming in with them. She's probably not even gonna notice. And I don't even do it. I may still even have it. I think I saw it fairly recently.
So when I took my archery merit badge, or actually, I went back to camp last year, and archery is my favorite thing to do at camp. So I always go to open archery, and they're a bunch of like 12, 13-year-old kids. They don't know how to shoot a bow, so the instructor person, she's trying to show them how to shoot a bow, like hold it and stuff. I'm just sitting there, and then I'm waiting, and then she's like, alright, you can walk forward and shoot your bow. And so I get my arrows, I walk forward, I shoot it direct bullseye. And then everyone just kind of like stares at me. I'm just like, what?
Whoa.
And then I shoot another one. I get like 9 or like whatever the yellow one is.
Yeah.
And then I get like a really, really good score. And I'm already finished before like some guys have even shot one. So I'm just like, this is gonna take forever. And then she's like, you've been here before, haven't you? I'm just like, yeah, this is my 5th year.
Yeah,
I'm just like,
archery
yeah,
is-
I'm an Eagle Scout. I kind of got like all the merit badges here.
Yeah, and
I
also
can't get anything else. I'm just here just to be here.
also one of the things that I think I found funniest about this is even with doing that, I think I still got the merit badge for it because I had to what was it? Because they changed with it. I changed troops, so I had to like um get all my merit badges set up for the blue cards. I had to redo them. So I'm
Nice.
just they're like my mom's like, okay, so we did archery, but I don't think you ever got the merit badge for it. They're like, oh, okay, well, give him the merit badge anyway, even though I did absolutely nothing.
Yeah, I got my... I
It's
think
so
I got
bad.
third best in the camp that year I took archery.
I got worse. I got worse. There were literally, I think there were like Weebelos that were better than me.
That's
Like
sad.
first year.
I'm good with the shotgun. I'm good with a bow and arrow, but I cannot shoot a rifle worth crap.
Yeah.
So we were having we were just doing a day thing. Instead of a
Yeah.
camp, we went to a day thing, and it was all of our dads went. So it was like a dad versus son type thing, and we were shooting 22 rifles
Yeah.
at like bear targets or something.
Yeah.
It's not like huge bear targets. Like
Yeah.
there's like about 20 like little tiny bears on the piece of paper, and if you hit the bear anywhere, that's a point. And my dad's team, it was my dad, one of my friend's dads, one of my friend's other dads, and they're pretty good. Well, my dad's pretty good. They're okay. Put it that
You're
way.
like, meh.
And they were shooting, and one of the bears got shot in the ear, the other one got shot in the toenail, and their reason for the bear being killed was because since they shot the bear in the toenail, the bear is gonna get an infection in its toe, and it's gonna lose its leg, and the bear's gonna die because it can't walk, because he shot him in the toenail.
That makes sense.
And then he shot the other bear in the ear, and the other bear couldn't hear anything, so he couldn't hear the hunters when they were coming by. So that's why he died, because he got shot in the ear. Only one ear, though.
You just have to make up these situations as you go.
No.
Well, it was just all like written down on a paper of rules and stuff.
No.
Yeah.
So yeah,
You won't
that was a
understand
fun
what's
day.
happening, but... oh.
Alright. So another story. We were canoeing one day.
Oh, yeah.
And, I mean, my troop always has
Canoeing's like the funnest thing I've done.
Canoeing is
at any,
awesome.
At like any camp that I've done. Just canoeing.
Yeah, just
I mean,
canoe. like,
actually
all
no
day.
kayaking.
All day,
Okay.
air day.
For me it's kayaking, but yeah. That's what I'm trying to say.
I like canoeing better. Anyway, so we've always had like this one person at each like camp out canoe trip always just capsizes. And I almost was that person. My friend fell out of the canoe in the rapids, and I stayed in. I was like, yeah, I'm so cool. That was one year, and then this past year, I'm one of the older scouts now. The people that were older than me have aged out. And it was me and one of the assistant scoutmasters. He just turned like 18, so he's just like he's
Just
like
able to do that.
yeah, he's technically an assistant scoutmaster, but I was with him when he was in scouts, so he doesn't really count,
Yeah.
in my opinion. Anyway, we were canoeing down, and we didn't see this rock in the rapids, so we hit this rock and we get wedged. Like the rapids are coming down. We get wedged sideways, between two rocks, and we can't go. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to push ourselves off the rock, to push our front back into the rapids, so we could go back. So it push us back down the river. But this other canoe is canoeing down, still coming down. I'm like, you guys gonna, turn out of the way? So they're like, we're trying to turn. I'm just staring at them. I'm like, you're not seriously gonna hit us, are you? You've had a good you've had a good 30 seconds to turn your course. Please don't hit us. What are you doing? No, stop. What are you doing? So they just rammed straight into us. So then now there's two canoes stuck on the rock. So our brilliant plan is we push their canoe forward. Somehow their canoe flips and water starts pouring in. So they jump into our canoe. So now there's 4 people in a 2-person canoe. So then, so then
Oh my
we're just
God.
like, well, yeah, this sucks. So we get our canoe, I get out of the rapids. They get their canoe unwedged. So the 3 of them start canoeing down the rapids. I'm sitting there with a swamped canoe in the middle of the rapids that I can't move. I'm trying really hard, like MLG try hard mode, try and move it. I can't get it to budge. So then, like 5 minutes later, 2 Skymasters come up, and we're all 3 trying to unwedge the canoe from the rocks, and we finally got it. And then he canoed it down, and the Skymaster and I just kind of floated down the river. Yeah, there's some sharp rocks in those rapids. And when you're going down your back, your butt sticks out pretty far in the water. Or your
my
butt
God.
is pretty deep in the water. So we're going down, and then all of a sudden you hear, ah!
Oh my God.
That was a sharp rock. Okay, man? That was painful.
Yeah, one of these things I remember from kayaking was, I'm probably gonna say this wrong, this isn't what happened, but it was so long ago that I can hardly remember it. When I was kayaking, they mentioned that when you come into the shore, you're supposed to like turn it sideways or something and stop it before you end up hitting the shore.
So you don't
So
scrape
you
the bottom
don't
of your
like,
kayak?
yeah, so you don't scrape the bottom of it. So I was trying to do that, and I was just panicking because I could like not do it. I forget how. But then I'm like trying to stop it, and then I remember I think I hit someone's kayak with it. I forget what. And then I try running it, and I try getting it back on track, and it's just slowly moving towards shore, like still going forward. And I'm like just trying. I think I'm like already out of it, and then I just run it on shore.
You're like,
It didn't break any. It didn't like break the kayak or something, but I felt kind of like embarrassed about that.
oh, dude, I had them. Okay.
Because like my what was the kayak instructor was still like yelling at me for that. I think.
You just have that one guy that knows what he's doing. He's like, no, what are you doing, you idiot? He's like, I'm sorry. So, on our canoe trip,
Yeah.
there's a lot of flat rocks, right? So we skip rocks and stuff. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna try it. I'm pretty good at skipping rocks. Like, my dad's really good, and it's genetics, so I'm pretty good at skipping rocks. At the moment, I hold the record for most skips. I got a solid 30 skips in one rock one day. It was insane. No one's ever seen it better. It was like, whoa.
One plunk with one rock before. That's
Nice.
I'm so good.
So what I did was I was just sitting there skipping rocks. There were 3 people still in the shore because we had just eaten lunch. Some were at a rope swing that we found. They were having fun with that, climbing trees, jumping in the water. And then I was just sitting there skipping rocks. I decided, I'm gonna try this. So I get a really nice rock, turn around, like bend over, throw the rock in between, like through my legs, and it's a perfect skip, like good solid 20 skips. I skipped it. I skipped it behind me through my legs, and I'm just like sitting there. I'm just like, whoa.
What?
And the other people, the 2 other people that were with me, were just like, whoa, dude, that was awesome. I'm just like,
oh, where are you at?
I'm just like, yeah, I did that. I'm cool.
Could
What
do
you
these
want?
things. Yeah. What was it? Okay, one of the things that I remember doing, I did this 2 years ago, I think. When I went on Boy Scout camp, I did sailboating.
Yeah,
I have
yeah.
to say, that's one of the funnest merit badges I've ever done. But I remember what we were supposed to do was, for I think it was like the 3rd day we were supposed to do it, was capsizing,
Yeah.
which is always fun. Basically what they mentioned is, one of the things you shouldn't do is make it go fully upside down.
Oh no.
Yeah, because it's extremely hard. It's fairly hard to get it out if it's completely upside down. like literally your I forget sailboat.
You know the part that sticks up the thingy? It's like the
Yeah,
sail or
that sticks
something?
up the mast or thing. Yeah,
The
that thing.
sail?
The pole. Wait, yeah, the sail. Oh yeah, it is the mast. So basically, if your mast is just completely facing directly down toward the ocean floor, you're basically like in a really bad position. And one of the people that went before us, there were some of those like goofs, sort of. They completely submerged it and spent about, I think the first 2 minutes they did, they were like panicking trying to get it submerged, but they cannot do it. And then they finally like, and we're just all watching this, like laughing hard at these people. And then they finally get tipped over. And we're like, man, I really hope we don't get to do that. So then me and my friend go out there, and we do it, and we do the exact same thing. And then
You're making fun of him, then you do the exact same.
Yeah. But the thing with us is that when we do it, my friend, I don't know, he is like half my size or something, and he gets on the what was it, the fin at the bottom of the sailboat that sticks up.
Yeah.
He gets on that, pushes it over in like less than a minute, and I'm just sitting in there like trying to help in some way.
You're trying to look useful.
And then, yeah, and then I made the mistake of, those like aqua sock things that you put on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was wearing those, and they do not help you swim at all.
No, they don't.
I made that mistake, so when I was trying to do it, and I'm like trying to like flail while swimming in these things, and I'm like going nowhere. And then right when we start getting, what was it? Right when he gets it back up, right when I was about to get into a boat, it falls off my foot. So I'm like, right before I get in, I'm holding onto the boat so I don't lose it while also trying to get onto that, and I'm like, got both my hands outstretched, and I just barely grab it. And then I get in, it was all fine.
So,
yeah. Go on.
I was,
Okay, go.
So, we were
Don't
going,
need to
me and my
lose
friend were
words,
going
it's right
down.
there.
What?
Don't need to lose your words, it's right there.
Shut up, kid, I can't read, I'm homeschooled.
Okay, I'm homeschooled.
I'm homeschooled. So, me and my friend were going down the river, pretty normal. And, he decides, hey, there's rapids up ahead. I'm gonna stand up and see where the best spot to go is. So he stands up in the canoe. We're doing good. We're doing good. I told him not to stand up, but he did it anyway. And we hit a rock.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're going out of the canoe. We're going all fine. Then boom, he's out in the water. I'm trying to get the canoe to stay up, but just water's pouring. I'm just like, screw it. So then I fall in. So we have to unswamp the canoe, and then his story is, you weren't watching where the rock was. You're supposed to not run into those. I'm just like, I was in the back, and you were standing in front of me. That's not how this works. I'm just like, that's not how canoeing works. You're supposed to tell me where the rocks are and tell me where to steer, Dumbo. And he's like, no, that's not what I heard.
Let's get that one guy.
And did you know that there's a lot of enormous spiders in the river?
No.
Yeah, there's some pretty freaking huge spiders.
I know you can find big spiders in the wilderness, but yeah.
No, especially near the river, we just find huge freaking enormous wolf spiders. They're terrifying. So we're there's this old railroad train that they had, and there was an old bridge. So we're like, you know what? Let's canoe over there and then climb up the bridge. Climb up on these huge stone pillars.
Yeah.
We park our canoes like right there in a little eddy, and then we start going up the mountain, going up the bridge support thing.
Mm-hmm.
And we get to the top. It's about 30 feet high, not very tall. Maybe not 30 feet, probably like 20 feet. Anyway, we climb to the top. We're looking around and stuff. Well, first off, my friend's like, I really have to use the bathroom. So
That's always
he starts
wonderful.
peeing off the bridge. And we're just like, oh, okay, thanks for that image. And then, so then we're coming down. I go down first, and my friend was like, dude, watch out, there's a spider right next to your foot. I'm like, okay. I look down, there's a just really small spider. I'm just like, oh, it's not that big a deal. I climb down. I'm sitting there. I look back at the wall I just climbed down, and sitting there, camouflaged, was a huge, I'd say, the legs on the spider, each leg was about 2 inches long, and the body of the spider was probably like 3/4, like penny, nickel, dime, quarter, like 3/4. It was not, it was very large. Well, actually, the body was probably about the size of my fist.
Oh my god.
And I'm
I
not
live in
exaggerating.
Florida, and I expected to get spiders that big, and I haven't seen a single one.
I'm not exaggerating. So I'm just like, ah, I just climbed down with that thing right next to my face. Ah. So then I get at one of the oars and I'm trying to kill it, and I just scare it into like a little crevice. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna watch this thing. You guys climb down. I got you, bro. So they're climbing down, and the spider starts to move. I was like, no, stay, don't freeze, don't move. I got it. I start to jab it a little bit more. He goes back in his little hole. So then they climb down. It's all okay. But man, that was not fun.
I'm trying to think of any experiences I've had with like really like scary animals with that.
There was a snake. We found a couple snakes before.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna mention.
Oh, I've got another story.
I've got one. I was actually, this isn't even Boy Scouts, but I was in my grandparents' house, and I remember coming back.
And there was a rabid catfish.
What? Well, no, but I was coming back from I think the beach, and I was walking up the stairs, and all of a sudden this snake. It's just a gardener snake, so it's one of those that is just non-venomous.
Yeah, it's just kind of there.
It's just kind of there, but still, I treated all snakes the same way.
Yeah.
But because I was only like, I think I was like 7 or 8. But I walked up and I was like, oh, it's a snake. I don't like it. And I'm like, you know what? And I'm at a staircase too. So the staircase goes up one way, and it's just like a rock staircase basically. And then it goes up a different direction. And then in between those, in that sort of L shape in between it is just this bush. It slips into the bush. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna walk out the other side. And like right as I start to run, it comes out right at going right at it, and I'm like, what? And I just run back.
You start running, you're like, help, please.
Help me.
So me and my friend, we weren't on kitchen duty that camp out.
Yeah.
So we didn't have to cook breakfast. So we decided, hey, let's go for a run right before, and then come back in time for breakfast. So we're like, okay, it's a good idea. So we go out for a run, and we're near a farm.
Yeah.
It's where we go to where the river camp out.
Yeah.
Where we go canoeing and stuff is right near a farm. And there's some cows and stuff, so we're running along, and then we hear moo, like the cows mooing and stuff,
Yeah.
moo, moo. And then we just hear moo. We're just like, man, that cow must have eaten some Chipotle. He does not sound very happy.
He must have been being made into Chipotle, I think is what you're trying to say.
He sounded like he was constipated. He was like, moo. This is the weirdest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
And we're just like, what? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, well, Kat, do you have any more stories?
I'm trying to remember one that I mentioned before, but oh yeah. I told you this before, but so I was at camp, the same one that I mentioned before with sailing, and
Back at band camp.
What was it? So we were coming back from ceremonies and stuff with the whole
From the campfire.
the whole campfire with all the troops and everyone that's there. And we come back and then a bunch of two of the guys like ran home, like ran to the camp first. They came back and what they had done was they had just stuffed their whole backpack with food, with candy and stuff from the general store. Trade post, I think. I forget what they call it, but
yeah, it's a trading post.
Yeah, trading post. That's what I've been. I keep saying general. I kept saying general store, but I meant trading post.
Dollar General, yeah.
Dollar General.
We have a Dollar General inside of our camp. We're pretty special.
We're in a special. We got sponsored.
we got sponsored, and in the low income camps, you've got Dollar Tree, but we've got Dollar General. We're a little bit cooler.
We're just that much better. But yeah, so they filled it up with candy and stuff, and then as they came back, all they saw in there was like a maybe 2-3 foot tall black bear in their tent.
No way.
Yeah. They like freaked out.
I would too.
And then they just run back and everyone's coming in and just like, there's a bear. And everyone just, it's already gone by this point because they got scared by them.
Yeah.
We got scared by it. But we all just sit around it wondering if it's still in there. And we're like, okay, let's scare it out by making loud noises. And it's like, okay, let's do it by singing. We all get around and start singing Yellow Submarine by the Beatles.
I thought you were going to start singing Kumbaya, my lord. No, and the baby starts running away. It's like, no, please. No one likes that song.
Just imagine everyone in a half, just imagine our whole troop in a half circle around one tent singing, we all live in a yellow submarine. Surrounded. And then we're all like, and plus we're all, and then we finally decided like, yeah, there's no bear in that anymore. But for the whole night, we were all just sitting around the campfire at our camp spot. We're all just sitting there with like flashlights out, like, okay, like, just all a bit more cautious.
You're like, is he coming back? Where'd he go?
Yeah.
Where's Yogi?
Where's Yogi?
Yogi wants the picnic basket.
He wants the picnic basket.
He wants my picnic basket?
Oh, boo-boo. Right. It's a picnic basket.
Alright, I got one more story. I think we're gonna end it off.
Okay, yeah.
Alright, so it's another bear story. Yeah. We had we were at camp, and did you know the bears like beef jerky?
Probably.
Yeah. So the camp below us.
Yeah.
Had left some beef jerky out, and it was a nice night. So they were all sleeping in hammocks. Mm-hmm. And I didn't wake up for this because somehow I slept. Oh no, I wear earplugs, so I slept through it. And my friend was telling me about this the next morning, and they were like, yeah, I just heard like someone start screaming bear, and then I just imagine you sleeping on a peaceful night in a hammock. You just roll over, you just see a bear staring at you. Just like staring at you with a bag of beef jerky just on its nose and its snout or whatever. It's like staring at you like so.
No, it's not even going for it. It's just staring at it.
He's like, you got any more beef jerky?
You got some more?
And then
no, it actually like talks to you. It's like, beef jerky, man. You gotta give me some more, man. I didn't come in here for nothing.
And then the next night, this is kind of scary. The next night, we woke up, and do you sleep in those like canvas army tents?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, so there was where the rope is attached to the wooden pole.
Yeah.
Part of that had come off of the front door of my Scoutmaster's tent. And so we're looking around. We wake up the next morning, and there's 4 little holes in his tent on his door. And they're bear claws. So in the middle of the night, a bear had come into our campsite, opened up my Scoutmaster's tent, because he smelled his deodorant and toothpaste and stuff.
Yeah.
He opened it up, looked in there, saw my Scoutmaster, and just left. And no one knew about it.
Wow.
What's cooler is that My Scoutmaster slept through a freaking bear coming into his tent.
Scoutmasters
How
are
do
always
you
the ones
do
that
that?
can sleep. Scoutmasters are always the ones that can sleep through basically anything.
The bear probably thought there was a bear trapped inside of the tent because he was snoring so loudly. He's like, don't worry, Jimmy, I'll save you. I'll get you out of the tent. Because they're just sleeping there going, just all night long.
Yeah. Yep.
Alright guys, well, I hope you
Okay.
guys enjoyed this podcast. Episode 1 podcast. They'll get better because we'll have better stories. But I'm actually really surprised we stayed on topic the entire time.
I know. Right?
Not gonna lie, I figured we were gonna be talking
it's just
about
such
like
a wide topic that we can both relate to.
yeah, I figured by the end of this we were gonna be talking about like some weird Spanish food or something.
It just has to be Spanish.
It's gonna always end up in Spanish at the very
It's
end.
gonna end up with Spanish.
So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe to our channel, and make sure to like the video if you liked it. If you tell us a topic for next video, and we'll do that. If you guys like this, I don't know, you might not. But we decided, hey, you know, we do this anyway. Why not record it and make a podcast video out of it?
Yep. Make sure you check our channels.
Yeah, make sure to check out my channel and Kad's channel down in the description below. Even though, why would you have found this channel and not have already seen our other channels? That just doesn't make sense.
Then again, we're already popular. And
We're so famous. Oh my god.
we're so famous. We're gonna come back on this video and be like, hey, this is where it started.
Like, yeah, this video has like 18 million views. We're so cool.
We'll just have that one podcast in like, what, like 6 months that gets like, it gets like a ton of views.
And the next video just gets 2 views.
And then people are gonna be like, I wonder where this all started, and they'll come back to this video.
And be like, whoa.
Whoa,
guys are cool.
man. We're gonna have like really deep voices.
We're gonna hit puberty a second time.
It's gonna happen. Okay, let's finish this off before it gets any weirder. So yeah, thanks everybody for watching, and we're gonna officially end it off here now. And, alright.